Greetings everyone. Before starting with the introduction of my inspiring teacher, I, Sheve Rana, would like to thank LPU for giving me a great opportunity of pouring out my love and respect for the person who really makes a difference in my life. As we all know that education is considered as the most powerful weapon of life to get victory and success, and this great responsibility is given to the teachers to shape up our lives. And undoubtedly, teachers' profession is the best and ideal profession in the world as they provide selfless duty to shape our lives. But the relation between the teacher and the student is really strange. They can neither be familiar to each other nor they can remain strangers. Too often, I have seen teachers distance themselves from their students, which leads to their students becoming disengaged with the teacher. Unfortunately, I never like the teachers who are all the time teaching and preaching morals, but I like the teachers who take us away from the subject, who do not confine themselves only to the textbooks or only to the lectures, but also tell us something out of the books. And I'm sure majority of you might have the same opinion. Likewise, I had many teachers and undoubtedly they had amazing teaching techniques. But as we all have one teacher in our lives who is unique and is incomparable to others, so the teacher I admire the most is Mrs. Gurmeet Kaur Gill. She was my history teacher. Now you all must have portrayed an image of a typical old, strict and boring teacher which generally comes to our mind whenever we think of a history teacher. But the image of stuffy old history teacher is not an accurate description of my teacher. She is not only smart, jovial and kind, but is also string whenever needed. Her friendly approach was very much appreciated by everybody in the class. She was highly patient and easygoing whenever we were a bit naughty in the class. She had the ability to make a subject that many of us find incredibly boring come to life through her enthusiasm and passion for history, and most importantly, her love of being a teacher, her love for her profession, because of which going to her lessons was something I always look forward to, not dread like I did with most other lessons. History is also known for a lot of facts that we learn without a goal, but she never let us feel the boredom of learning the facts, as she used to relate the things that she was making us learn so that we don't become alienated with the events that occurred thousands of years ago. In her lessons, history did not mean copying out of textbooks and writing pages and pages of notes. For her, history is alive. She always says that history is something tangible. You can see, that you can hear, that you can feel, and you can live it through dressing up or acting out scenes or visiting historic monuments. Besides the subject, she always used to tell us about the current affairs to improve our general knowledge. And believe me, there has never been a teacher able to bring a subject to life in quite the same way she does. And the things that really attracts me towards her the most and that makes her different from others is that she has the ability of being able to motivate students and many others in a very down-to-earth way, which she is doing by being an active member of MS Talks, and secondly, the saying, miles to go before I sleep, which she is proving by achieving such great honors like although I can speak for hours about her, but keeping in mind the time limit, I would end it by saying that you inspire me to be the best version of myself, and I feel immensely blessed to have such a wonderful and inspiring soul in my life. And I heartily thank you for everything.